Hi folks, David Mundy here. A lot of you know me as Pastor Ike's dad, and some of you irreverently call me the Reverend Father. I'm here to offer some thoughts for this Sunday because Reverend Isaac is away this week, or at least he's on vacation for a week because he can't really go away. Some well-deserved R&R. This has been a stressful time for all of us, and that's also the case for clergy, for ministers, pastors, priests, and so it's important for him to take some time away from regular pastoral duties. We've been quarantining like crazy in our household in recent days because Isaac's sister, our daughter, has been pregnant and just gave birth to her second child, and we were able to go and provide some support. And we're so glad that everything went well. Some happy news in the midst of what seems to be sad news from day to day. We certainly miss you folks at Trenton United, and we appreciate that having to stay away from your Christian community as well as from everyone else is really demanding for you, and we keep you in our prayers. I'm going to begin by reading you a passage of Scripture today. It's from Luke chapter 13. At that very hour, some Pharisees came and said to Jesus, "Get away from here. Herod wants to kill you." Jesus said to them, "Go and tell that fox for me, listen, I'm casting out demons and performing cures today and tomorrow, and on the third day I finish my work. Yet today and tomorrow and the next day I must be on my way, because it's impossible for a prophet to be killed outside of Jerusalem. Jerusalem, Jerusalem, the city that kills the prophets and stones those who are sent to it. How often have I desired to gather your children together as a hen gathers her brood under her wings, and you were not willing. See, your house is left to you. And I tell you, you will not see me until the time comes when you say, 'Blessed is the one who comes in the name of the Lord.'" A couple of weeks ago, we celebrated Good Shepherd Sunday, which is always at the beginning of May. You know, there are a lot of sheep in the Bible, and of course we have the story of David, who is the brave young shepherd, and then Jesus uses the imagery of shepherd and sheep, the shepherd who leaves the 99 behind to go and find the one lost sheep, and he describes himself as the good shepherd. And that's a wonderful metaphor, the good shepherd, but there are lots of others in the Bible as well. And professor and writer Lauren Winner wonders why there are so many churches of the Good Shepherd, but no Church of the Mother Hen anywhere. And you know she's right. If you Google Church of the Mother Hen, you're going to come up empty. There is one church in Jerusalem that actually has a mosaic of a mother hen in the floor, which is really quite wonderful, but no churches named that way. And yet a couple of the Gospels tell us that one day when some Jewish leaders who are sympathetic to Jesus tell him that Herod is plotting to kill him, to do him harm like a fox in the hen house, Jesus responds by saying that he is like a mother hen who protects her chicks. Now, you might figure that a church of the chicken would be absurd, but have you ever noticed how many chicken expressions we have in the English language? They're often cautions. Don't count your chickens before they're hatched. Don't put all your eggs in one basket. And of course, there's the great philosophical question, why did the chicken cross the road? But Jesus gives us a wonderfully maternal image. And perhaps in his own childhood, he saw the way a hen will protect her chicks against all threats, sometimes gathering them under her wings, but also at times physically fending off a predator if need be. You know, there's a story that's made it into a lot of sermons over the years about firefighters who, after dousing a fire, sift through the ashes and come upon the corpse of a hen. And when they turn it over, they discover her chicks still alive, protected by the mother against all odds, including the fire. It's really a wonderful story, and it takes many different versions because it probably didn't actually happen. But that's okay, because it gives us a vivid image of protective love and sacrificial love. And don't you wonder whether we're all members of the Church of the Mother Hen these days? Certainly we all feel cooped up. And if we don't have the opportunity to be free range soon, we may lose our patience altogether. Even some religious leaders are acting more like hawks than hens, demanding that we be given the green light to come together as flocks once again. But in our better moments, we realize that living the sacrificial love of Christ means just staying home for now. It goes even deeper than this, though. Do you remember the end of the world story about Chicken Little? He went around chirping, "The sky is falling, the sky is falling," inciting other critters to paranoia and hysteria, even though it turned out not to be true. And the truth is that our world may not be the same again in many respects. And that will be, wait for it, an existential crisis for a lot of people, including Christians. What if we can't get together for a long time? And the unthinkable, what if some congregations don't survive? It's scary, and we can't deny it. And it may feel as though the sky is falling. And perhaps it's just all right to lament, to feel sorrow and loss. Jesus did. And Scripture also tells us that Jesus wept over Jerusalem. Yet, as members of that broader Church of the Mother Hen, we have the hope which is our unquenchable gift in the crucified and risen Christ. I'm praying that we will be open to new ways of defining ourselves. In some respects, we already are. Who could have imagined that we would stay connected in this way? And the Christ who has sustained the church through many other threats, plagues, wars, every other imaginable and unimaginable crisis, still gathers us and gives us the strength we need. And what is the chorus that we sing often when we come together as the flock? Don't be afraid. My love is stronger. My love is stronger than your fear. Don't be afraid. My love is stronger, and I have promised to be always near. Folks, take care. Christ loves you. Christ gathers you under his wings. Bye for now.